Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Nargis, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFL IBT, your online TOEFL course. I apologize for my delay in listening to your speaking practice test. I had some computer problems at my home, but I'm back at California State University today, so I have a great connection. I can listen to your comments and even give you video comments, because I know if I send you audio, you cannot open up the files I send you, so I'm going to do a YouTube video on this one. All right? Okay, first of all, you're doing independent speaking practice test number 38, right? So let's take a look at what this specific practice test is first. Okay, so it says, when choosing university, what is the most important thing a person should consider? Give reasons and details to support your response. So what is the most important thing? So one idea, and then why is that important when choosing university? So that is the question. Okay, I'm going to download your speaking. Okay, here we go.
Most important thing a person should consider when choosing a university, the most important thing a person should consider is the program offered.
Okay, so the program offered. Now, the important person, so the P, you need to pronounce that with more air. So, person, important.
Example, if a person wants to be a doctor, he should consider the university which offer the pre-med or medical programs.
Which offers, and put S on it, which offers medical programs.
For example, my daughter wants to be a doctor, so she is in the Chapman University in pre-med program. Secondly, the person
Now let's go back to the example. So how does this example
the Chapman University in pre-med program. Secondly,
now that's killing your speech right there. So why are you giving me this example? So is your daughter in that program because it offers medical classes, or she can get a medical degree by attending that school? So you need to make sure when you mention that, you explain how that relates back to what you've already said, so we can see the connection of ideas. And also, at about 24 to 25 seconds, you said some things in there that weren't very clear.
The person should consider about the reasonable or affordable tuition. For example,
no, I wouldn't focus on more than one thing. Just focus in one area. If you look at the question, it says, what's the most important thing a person should consider? So if you want to talk about programs or tuition prices, that's fine. Talk about one or the other, and then make sure you give enough examples to support just that idea. Because it does say what is, not are, but what is the most important thing. And that way you're developing your ideas a little bit more too.
My son got admission in Michigan University and NYIT University in New York. But we picked NYIT because of its reasonable tuition. Thank you.
Okay, so my advice is just focus on the one area, maybe focus on the programs, then talk about medical degrees and talk about different types of doctors or whatever. I would just focus in the one area, then make sure you give enough examples to support that point. All right, so I'm looking at the rubrics right now. So I think you did have some topic development issues specifically around, you tried to do two things. I think it would have been better if you'd done one. You had pretty good control of your language use. You had some delivery issues. At 24 to 25 seconds, what you said I could not completely understand. So review in the pronunciation area the bilabial consonants or the P consonant sound. Your score here, I'm going to put you at 2.5 out of 4, 19 points out of 30 on this practice test.